I'm not in shape yet, but I'm a work in progress. I'm getting there. Abracadabra. Boop. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. All right, guys, it's going to be a great day. Listen, I know. Listen, whatever. It's hot out, and this shirt's comfortable, and I was wearing a shirt over it earlier, and I was uncomfortable, and I don't want to be uncomfortable when I'm doing these readings. When I'm coming on live. Also, I practice what I preach. I practice self-love, and this is self-love. This is saying, okay, guys, all right, I'm putting myself out there. I don't look like, I'm not a muscle jock, whatever. I'm a work in progress. I'm nowhere near where I used to be, 357 pounds, with my body shutting down and falling apart. And I'm okay where I am right now, and I'm okay working toward another goal. And so for the moment, I'm okay. Do I have some loose skin hanging on my arms? Yes. Do I not love it? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No. If you can't get past a little bit of flabby skin when you watch me, okay, then this is just me being me, just putting myself out there. And so I want to hang out today and do a collective reading. That's my little spiel about self-love. I practice self-love, guys. You know this. I talk about it all the time on my TikTok channel. But I still always feel the need to mention why I would have the audacity to come on live looking like this and wearing a shirt like this. Like, who am I? The audacity of me. All right, so if you can get past that, let's hang out. Let's have fun today. Today's a great day, a good day, a happy day, a fun day. Let's welcome in our spirit guides and let's welcome in our angels and guides. This is actually a crystal bell in the shape of a Christmas tree. I don't know, one day I had a headache and I started ringing this bell by my ear and the vibrations, I can't explain it, it helped. Ringing the bell. Different patterns you can do. Okay, so broke up some negative energy with those vibrations, with those frequencies. I gotta be honest with you guys. Yeah, so life is a struggle sometimes. When you're taking a chance, you're putting yourself out there, you're starting a business, those things, it's tough. It's tough when things don't seem to pan out as quickly as you hoped. And so with being overwhelmed, the past few days, I woke up today and just thought, man, I don't know what to do. I didn't sleep all night last night. I was wide awake. I couldn't really fall into a deep sleep. I went to sleep early this morning, woke up late. I felt shitty. I'm just being honest with you guys. I felt shitty. I thought, what am I going to do? I feel like I'm failing at everything. And I noticed the weather was nice. The sun was out. And I just said, you know what? Whatever. I woke up, got dressed, and I went to the pool for an hour. And I just sat in the pool and meditated and thought and just let my thoughts flow and swam around and soaked up the sun and just enjoyed being outside. I walked home in some parts are filled. I live on a golf course. Parts of my walk home, I was walking on grass barefoot, just enjoying. I can't describe it, just enjoying the heat, just feeling the sun, looking at the clouds, just looking at the sky, hearing the rush of the water. There's a big water fountain in the pool here. I'm a Scorpio, I'm a water sign. And I don't know, I just love water and swimming and relaxing. I came back and I felt like $1,000,000. And I thought, okay, I can't fix everything today, but I could at least do a couple of things. And what could I do today, right now? Today, right now, I could put myself online. And so when I was at the pool, I posted on all my socials to do like a daily affirmation, to keep track of that, to keep doing that. That's one thing I could do today. Another thing I could do today is chat with a friend and get a little bit of advice, which I did. Another thing I could do today is feed myself. I made some eggs. I enjoyed a nice, it was lunch, but it was more of a breakfast. Yeah, I could do a reading. Sometimes I just chit chat about different topics. Right now I'm just talking about how I, helped my mindset by going to the pool and relaxing and meditating. Would you like a reading? I could do a mini reading for you if you want. What's your name and your zodiac sign and your age, and also your question. So I went to the pool. While I was at the pool, I filmed a video just, saying, hey, I'm feeling shitty, so this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go sit in the sun. Look, there's a lot of acting like we have it all figured out in the spiritual community, and I don't have it all figured out. I am very much a human being that is very much up and down. And personally, I don't know. I think that that's helpful to share that, to be real and be honest and be a human and say, listen, some days you're gonna just feel shitty, but what can you do in the moment to help you not feel shitty? Take your mind off of what's making you feel shitty and go relax in the pool. So that's what I did. And then, what can I do today to build my business? Okay, I posted my flyer that I made. I posted my flyer on a couple of apps and websites to get my name out there in town. I'm doing the readings on here. I did a Facebook Live. I'm doing a YouTube Live. I'm doing a TikTok Live. These are the things I could do in the moment. This is taking life one day at a time, not trying to figure the whole thing out all in one shot, but just day by day saying, okay, what can I do today that could be a positive action step toward my goal? I'd like to know about my ex. You blocked him? If you're a Scorpio and you let him go, you probably let him go for a reason. But I know Scorpios can get attached. I'm a Scorpio sun. We get attached to people, even if they're no good for us. If I let somebody in as a Scorpio, if I let you in, it takes a long time for me to then get you out. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Do you want that kind of game in your life? At our age, do you want to play games? Hang on, Carrie. I'd say let me do a quick reading and see what your love life shows, but let him go. If you guys let each other go and there's blocking going on, it must be pretty severe. And how he feels about you is clear in the blocking and not blocking. Let me see. Give me a second. Remember, he's a Scorpio too, so he's just as intuitive as you. So you're both very intuitive and both picking up on each other's energies. So you both kind of one step ahead of each other somehow. And so it's, I don't know, I guess two Scorpios would be a thrilling game to play, but I'd be a little scared I'd be scared to be in a relationship with another Scorpio. Knowing my own abilities in relationships, my own power of persuasion, with my eyes, my own power of intuition, I'd be scared to date another Scorpio. Okay, all right, Two of Pentacles. I'm not sure why the Pentacles always come up in relationships these days, but they keep coming up. Could just be saying that right now you're feeling balanced financially, just feeling balanced in life, and maybe not sure why he's coming up. He might be thinking about you. More Pentacles, huh? I'm gonna see what the third card shows. If the third card is Pentacles, I'm gonna go with a different deck because this one might just have some stuck energy on it. Eight of Pentacles. Did you meet him through work by chance, or did you guys do similar work? How do you, like, this weird that there's two Pentacles back to back. The first one's about balancing your finances and making a decision. And the second one is about established finances through work. Let me see. Huh. King of Pentacles. What do you do for work? There's something to the Pentacles. Three of them came up. There's a reason for that. Now I'm interested, excuse me, I'm sorry. My face gets kind of itchy and weird when I do these readings. I don't know if it's like an energy thing or allergies, but I just kind of feel like it was rubbing my nose and stuff. Because I'm wondering if whatever you do for work, I'm wondering if there's somebody that has his eye on you because you have Pentacles, 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 and the King of Pentacles. Maybe there's somebody at your current job that has his eye on you. Now you have the King of Swords. You have a lot of king energy around you. Do you have strong male influences in your life? King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Interesting. No, this is about you. I'm not reading for him. I'm reading for your energy, not him. This is actually about you. You might have someone, you might have options. King of Pentacles, King of Swords, you know what I mean? Like this might be someone coming into your life. So the wands, or sorry, the pentacles are about finances, and the swords are about air, so your thoughts and your intellect, and then the pentacles are about your money, your finances. So you have three cards about finances and one about the swords. Let me see what else your reading shows. Have you had some emotions going on? Probably because you're a Scorpio, feeling some emotions about this, about the breakup and everything, just maybe reminiscing and thinking about him. Whatever these emotions you're feeling, I think what I'm feeling is that these two kings are going to pop up, that you have options coming to you that are more mature and more on your level and very secure in who they are and what they want. Yeah, just wait it out. I believe you have someone coming into your life or possibly a couple of options. And the Temperance card is saying just wait it out, be patient, look for the balance in life. You know, heal your inner, heal your heart, heal your mindset, and be ready for this new relationship that's going to come in. Because the fact that there's two kings back to back like that, that would be an indication of an actual person, because two character cards. Oh, I'm with you. I don't either. No, I'm with you. I don't either. And yeah, so the devastation is saying to wait, and the Temperance card is saying to wait. Maybe you're in this place, like this makes more sense now. If you look at the two cards, the Pentacles, she's on a lily pad. She's by herself, just kind of balancing out her finances. I take this as you just kind of balancing out all the other areas of life and leaving love on the wayside for now. And then this other one, Pentacles, look, she's quietly working in a studio by herself. I don't know what you do for work, but she's quietly working alone and saving up her Pentacles. It's almost like you've kind of been in this little bit of a hermit mode, maybe just working, just doing your day job, just doing whatever your daily thing. But these two kings are coming. So like you have options. There's people coming into your life if you put yourself out there. Which you are, because look, you're taking a step today by talking to a random stranger on YouTube, you know, talking to me about tarot. So you are taking chances. You got to give yourself a pat on the back. It's hard to, at our age, 45, and I think you're 41, to throw yourself back out there into this whole world. That's not easy to do. You know what I mean? It really isn't. I'm single too. Five of Cups. Yeah, you've had a lot going on emotionally, but that's common because you're a Scorpio. But then Temperance is saying, you know, wait it out. And also that's the number 8 there, the infinity symbol. I don't know if 8 means anything to you. Maybe you're born on November 8th. Maybe November 18th. But this is saying that you have, it's very painful. Yeah, it's hard. Start with maybe a dating app. Start easy, maybe a dating app. Maybe just going out to eat with a group of friends if you have friends around there. But the Magician card is saying that you've mastered the 4 elements. And do you have all 4 elements here? You do. Yeah, look, you have Pentacles, Wands, Swords, and Cups. You have all 4 elements. The Magician is the card that says you've mastered the 4 elements: the air, the fire, the earth, and the water. The Pentacles, the Wands, the Swords, and the Cups. And now you have to bridge. You have to take the heavenly and bring it into the natural world. It's a bridging of as above, so below. It's like taking the thoughts and feelings and manifesting them in the physical world by believing them and feeling the things you want to experience. So the Magician is the one that can actually create the life that he or she wants. But you do have a new beginning coming, I really do, because the Aces are all about new beginnings and the Wands are about work. But also take the wand. It could be like a phallic symbol. It could be like I'm not joking. It could be symbolic of a new relationship, because look at the wand, and look at the aces, the new beginning. This could be someone coming into your life, one of these two kings, and if they're kings, take it as that they're mature men. They're on your level. They're not immature. They're not young. They're not playing games. They know what they want, and they're going for it. So the King of Pentacles is an established man in business that's financially secure. The King of Swords is someone that knows what he wants and goes for it. He's sharp with his mind and clear-headed, and he speaks clearly and eloquently. These are like the traits maybe look for when you put yourself out there. But also, the last card for you is the High Priestess. You're actually being called to trust your intuition as a Scorpio, tap into your higher calling, your higher self, if you believe in that stuff, and seek to do like a higher thing in life. I think that would be the easiest choice you can make. Because you've been with the ex. Why go back to the old when you could start something brand new and see where that goes? Just for the pure sake that I think Scorpios we like variety and we like change, I think. So just for the sake of seeing where else the new relationship can go, but don't let yourself overthink it and think the worst and go back to what's comforting, because what's familiar is comforting. But this is saying you're the High Priestess. You have the intuition. You have the inner guidance. You could do this. Just trust yourself, follow your inner guidance, meditate, pray, seek your higher self. But as a Scorpio, you know what to do intuitively. You do. You're very in touch with the spirit world, and you know what to do. By the way, if you're on TikTok, I'm on TikTok every night between 7 and 10 Central. Same name, Joey's Magic Tarot, if you want to come and connect and hang out more. What part of the country are you located in? I don't know, I see good things. Look, bottom of the deck. I think that's Lovers, right? No, Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about making a decision from the heart and basically matching up with your higher self, with your soulmate. Kind of like following your own heart. This is about a decision, so I think you're right. A decision is coming up. And you got to choose from the heart. Go with what you want. Caribbean, oh, that's exciting. You're welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Any likes and shares, if you want to subscribe to my page, that all helps me out. I'm genuinely coming on here just because I want to connect with people and, of course, grow my business and, do readings, because it helps me to practice and stay sharp. Oh, I can't check his energy. I don't really know how to do that, and I don't really like doing that, because it's like without his permission, it's kind of like going against the rules of the universe. I can't really tap into his energy. I mean, you can tell me a little bit about him. I'll see if I pick anything up. Other than, well, I mean, he's a Scorpio. So if he's a Scorpio and he blocked you, I'll take that as he's doing his best to get you out of his mind and out of his heart. As a Scorpio, when we block somebody, I know for me, it's that final step, because I know that I need to break free of that bond, of that connection. And so if he did that, I would take that as the energy check that you need. We can always do a full reading if you want. My website is joeysmagictarot.com. You can always book a full reading. We'll do a more extensive reading one-on-one through Zoom. These are just little quick readings I do on here to connect with people. I normally charge $10 for these readings on TikTok. But I think you're in a good place. I think you just got to be open to something different. Let me just check that real quick. Just be open to something different coming in. And I think because the bottom line is, I don't know, why go back to the old and the familiar? Still connected? I'm not sure. I mean, well, no, you're not connected because you broke up. If you break up, you're not connected. Unless you mean something different, and I'm not sure what you mean. Like spiritually connected? Like a twin flame? I'm not sure what I believe about twin flames. I think if you guys are separated, it's for a reason. And maybe you came into each other's lives for a reason, but that reason is done now, and now you can both go your separate ways and live your life. That's just what I feel intuitively. I don't know. I could be wrong, of course. We just met a few minutes ago, but that's just what I feel. You know, if you're broken up, it's for a reason. And you know what? Maybe it's because he called yesterday. Oh boy. Oh no. I mean, you got to do whatever you want. You know, talk to him, of course. See what he wants. I'd be curious. I'd talk to him. But then again, at the same time, you got to think, okay, this might be the one for me. But if it's not and I'm holding on to old energy, am I blocking myself from receiving something that will knock my socks off? You know what? Then I think you got the answer. You have the answer right there. He's blocked, and that's your inner guidance saying just leave him be, leave him blocked because something even better is trying to come to you. But you know, if you're holding on to that stale energy in some way, it's you're gonna prevent the thing you want to come in. You know what I mean? It's like something is stuck, and the good things can't flow because you're holding on to something that's blocking the channel. It's like a clogged drain. If you clear the drain and let go of him and surrender and say, okay, I don't know, all right, I'm going to do my best to let him go and trust that something even better is coming. I deserve even better than this. And let him go. Then you'll be coming back here shortly and saying, oh my God, I met a guy and he's this and he's that. And we'll celebrate together because good things can happen and they can happen fast. That's just what I feel. I don't know, because every time someone comes on, they want to know about an ex. I always wonder, well, if you're broken up with them and you're blocking each other, that must be for a reason. You know, why open up that stale can of worms? It's just going to bring maggots. So I say go for the new. Go for something different. Take a chance on someone else. I'm speaking to myself, actually. That's what I got for you, Carrie. His name is really Nixon? Like the president? Yeah, it does hurt because you get wrapped up. You know, you put your heart and soul. If you care about somebody, you give them your all. And when you give your whole heart and you allow your soul to get attached, it's like ripping Velcro. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off of your skin, the Band-Aid that's been on for years. It's like when you rip that Band-Aid off, you're taking hair and skin, and it hurts to rip that thing off, to separate from that thing. But then once you're separated from that thing, and the Band-Aid, the tape is removed, it hurts for a minute, but then you're able to see the wound more clearly. And then as the wound starts healing, you can see it even more clearly. Then you can start saying, oh, wait a second. That's right. Remember that time he treated me like a piece of shit? And he was a total asshole? This is me, just an example. Oh, that's right. That wasn't great. That wasn't love. That wasn't what I want in life. That isn't what I want in life. And then you can see more clearly, then you heal, and then you can start. All those messages are attractive. Are you taking back those messages, or is YouTube doing something? Because I don't think you're saying anything offensive. Take care. Nice talking to you. I'm on here every day. Come back and say hi. Let me know how things go. Don't feel obligated to stay. I'm just talking. This is why I'm on here, to share and talk and share stories and whatnot. Take care, Carrie. It was nice meeting you. Oh, I think she deleted the messages because she doesn't want them to stay up here. But I don't think you said anything personal. Okay, 55 talents. Discover talents, passions, comfort zone, surprise. Discover your hidden talents and passions. Explore new hobbies and interests, and push yourself out of your comfort zone. You might surprise yourself with what you're capable of. 55, guys. 55, the number of change. Big changes are coming. Our lives are changing. The world is changing. I'm sitting here on YouTube Live wearing this cutoff shirt. 10 years ago, I would think, yeah, right, that would never happen. But we're changing, we're growing, we're realizing that we're so much more than these earthly lives. We're so much more than these earthly bodies. You know, we're souls, we're spirit, we're Queen of Swords. She comes in sharp. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. This has been fun. Thank you. Let me just check these messages really quickly while I'm here so I don't forget. Oh, I might get a paid reading. I think love is in the air. Okay, sorry about that. I'm sitting on here live and I'm sending a message, but that was related to business and I don't want to miss that opportunity. This is not, this is business as well. Yeah, let me just double check all these things. Okay. All right, so that is the reading. Did I do that reading on here? Okay, yeah, I did the reading for Carrie. I want to do a general reading on here, just a general collective reading. Let's see, what does the collective need to know right now? Okay, guys, what does the collective need to know right now? What does the Vibe Tribe need to know right now? What does the Vibe Tribe need to know right now? I usually do these 9-card spreads. I call them my 3-tiered spreads. The top level, middle level, they sort of like waterfall down. They'll have a bearing on each other. Okay, what is the collective? I'm using the Wild Reflections deck. What does the collective need to know about each other? This is the Wild Reflections deck. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. We've been a little bit worried about money, feeling a little sad about money. Some changes financially that have us a little stressed out maybe. Pentacles have come up in every reading and it's probably my own energy bringing it up. It's gotta be. 9 of Wands. You're feeling like the wounded warrior taking a break from work. Excuse me, sorry about that. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Okay, a little worried about money. Feeling a little wounded when it comes to work. Feeling like you've done so much but don't have what you need. But guess what? Justice is on your side. The contracts are coming in. The business is coming in. The clients are coming in. Lady Justice is saying you've done the work and you will be rewarded. This hard work will pay off in your favor. You are highly favored and you are being rewarded. You will wake up one day and there will be 20 messages from brand new clients, booked and paid. And your whole life will change from that moment on because justice is on your side. Justice is the 11th card. 11, master number. But don't worry about that 5 of Pentacles. Okay, tap into your King of Cups, your emotions, knowing that your emotions control your destiny. And view that 5 of Pentacles and infuse the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 that you have, infuse it with love and gratitude. Thank you for the money I have. Thank you for the bill I was able to pay just now. Thank you for the food I ate. Thank you for this electricity and the internet and the running water in this apartment. Thank you for my phone, for the cell service. Start giving these things gratitude. Be grateful for every bill that's paid. I pay all my bills on time and in full. Infuse your thoughts. Get those emotions, those feelings going in you. Because you are the Empress. You are birthing a spiritual career. You are birthing something new. You are bringing forth a whole new chapter of your life. You're bringing forth a spiritual calling. You are birthing a career, a business, a new life. Following your intuition, coming together with people to help you. This is the third card. You're handling this with emotions, with emotional stability, with grace. You know you're the Empress, and you know that you're birthing something. And when you're birthing something, what happens in child labor, in birthing? It's painful, it's messy, it's painful, it's confusing, it's hard. You think it's the end, and then all of a sudden that new life is there. Like the rising of the sun, the new life is there, growing, filled with the light and love of God. This is a positive and beautiful reading. Look at that. Hang on, King of Cups, because you're birthing something incredible. Justice is on your side, and you are getting news. News is coming from a younger person. Page of Pentacles is going to bring news and an offer and something to do with finances that's going to change your life. This page is young and dreamy and holding on to that pentacle and bringing you an offer, bringing you some good news related to your finances. And that's below the Justice card, so that could be the answer to the Justice card. Whatever it is that's coming to pass for you, there you go, Page of Pentacles. Now look at this, below Five of Pentacles is the King of Cups. Tap into your emotions, get your emotions in line, because you are being called to be a high priestess. You are being called to tap into your intuition. Hang on one second. My mustache is like driving me crazy today. My face gets tickly when I do these readings. It's like my face gets itchy. It's a very weird tick I have. It's like a spiritual thing. I don't know, energy. Yeah, so you're being called to tap into your inner guidance, your high priestess, and step into that high priestess. You are being called to something spiritual in this new world, and you have to go for it. You don't have to, but your life will be better if you go for it. I feel like this reading is for me. Nine of Wands, Empress, Ten of Swords. You're feeling down and out. You are. You're feeling like this birth is taking too long. You're giving it your all. You got swords coming out everywhere. Your chest, your armpit, your nose, your chin, your head, your back of your head, your neck. You're beaten down. This is how you feel, but I don't think that this is true. This is just how your emotions have you feeling. Your mind is spinning with that Ten of Swords, making you think all is lost, making you think you're at the bottom of the barrel, making you think things are as bad, making you think things are as bad. They're making you think things are worse than they are, is what I'm trying to say. But Justice, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, you're fighting back. You're taking back your power. You're crossing that bridge, and you're going for it. You're holding on to that wand with everything you have, and you're running across that bridge. You have your backpack. You have everything you need to get across that bridge, fight back, and establish this career. These are the wands. Seven of Wands is about fighting back. You know, standing up to the turmoil. As the High Priestess, fighting back against the mental struggle of that Ten of Swords and going for that goal with reckless abandon. And when you do, you're going to have a creative, brand new beginning related to your finances. A brand new financial beginning is coming to you. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? Yep, and you're going to be celebrating. It's going to bring you to a place of celebration. Coming together, the four is about building a solid foundation, coming together with friends and family and celebrating this good news, celebrating this new chapter in your life. This is incredible. Yeah, like the High Priestess, you're being called to your spiritual calling. You're being called to the Hierophant. You're being called to step into a spiritual calling as a spiritual leader and teacher in the new world. And you're being called to be a Hierophant, to tap into that Hierophant energy. Tap into that animal energy. Tap into the frequencies of Mother Earth, of the planet. Seek your higher self. Take off the things that shroud you and veil you from who you are, and step into your spiritual calling with authority, knowing that you are an advanced and powerful spiritual being that's here for a reason. Look at that. Four of Wands is going to lead to Six of Pentacles. You are coming to a place where you're going to be able to give back to other people. You have enough to give. You have that bundle of pentacles. You feel good. You feel so good you want to give back to others. This is a beautiful reading. One more card to wrap up this reading. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, people are coming to your life that are going to help you. These could be clients coming in that are going to be buying your services, paying you for readings, things like that. coming to you for advice, paying you for your time, coaching, building, selling products, candles, t-shirts. This could be just customers coming to you. This is a beautiful reading, a beautiful collective reading. Justice is on our side, collective. We are the Empress. We are the High Priestess. We are the Hierophant. And those are the three major arcana, and they're all very spiritual. Empress, High Priestess, Hierophant. When you Justice, and the Justice card, about things being righted, things coming into balance for you. The wrongs being righted for you, justice coming in your favor, signing contracts, getting business deals, things like that. Inheritance, winning lawsuits, things like that. A lot to do with finances, but yeah, between Justice, Empress, High Priestess, and Hierophant, when you step into your spiritual calling, when you surrender to the spiritual calling and say, look, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know what people are going to think about me. I don't know what I'm even going to talk about. What am I going to do? Am I going to be a teacher? Am I going to write books? Am I going to do public speaking? Am I going to do readings one-on-one? Am I going to coach people? You may have no idea what your spiritual calling is or what you're good at. Am I a psychic? Am I a medium? Am I this? Am I that? Am I clairvoyant? Am I clairsentient? You might be newly awakening. You might not be awakening really at all. Just feeling like this is for you, but you're not sure why. When you surrender to that calling as that Empress and say, here I am, use me. Think of it like this, like a faucet. Is a faucet that special? Every human life is special, I get that. But when I turn on the faucet in the kitchen and cold water comes out, it's not really a big special thing. The faucet is not magical. It's magical in the sense that, yeah, water's not flying everywhere all over the kitchen, hitting the ceiling like a fire hydrant going off. But the faucet is just there. It's just the item that's used for the water to flow through. And that's what I am. I'm just the faucet for the energies to flow through. Nothing great, nothing grand, nothing that special. Quite the opposite, quite ordinary, quite a fuck up in life, quite a mess up. That's why I'm like, all right, whatever flow through me with, oh look, guys, the Sun card. This always comes out. When I see this, I think of my dream partner. You guys are coming into the Sun, another major arcana. And so that's how I think of it. Just, when you put yourself in that place where you're that open channel, where you're willing to flow, where you're willing to just be the faucet and just let the energies flow through you, and let your body, your voice, your mind, your hands, your heart be used to help another human, to bring guidance, to bring some type of message, to be the vehicle for divination, for a connection to the spirit world. When you're just the vessel for those things with no ego, and the ego is always going to be there, of course. I'm sure I'm egoic at times. I try not to be because I don't really think too highly of myself. But when you're that open channel and you surrender, that's when our lives change. That's when things change. That's when all of a sudden, one person pops up that makes you an offer that leads to another thing, to another thing, to another thing, to another, and then before you know it, your life is just in a whole new direction. And everything you've ever dreamed of is there, and even better than you've ever dreamed of, because you surrender to your higher calling, to your higher self. And by surrendering to that spiritual calling, everything we want is there for us. And not to be forced, but we came in to fulfill that spiritual calling. That's why we're here. And if we're awakened enough to surrender to the calling, well then surely everything we've ever dreamed of will come true, because now we're on target. Now we're back on mission. We've awakened, we've remembered who we are as fractals of God incarnate, having the earthly experience. And now that we remember, it's like, oh shit, now that I remember this, I can have anything I want. I could do anything I want. I could be anything I want. I have all the power I could ever need or want in this world. And I can have, do, or be anything. And so when you surrender to the spiritual calling, all of that becomes available to you, because now you're in alignment with who you are outside of this lifetime, outside of this planet, outside of this earth. You are a divine, galactic, ancient spiritual being, created with the light and love of God, of Source. But you're on earth having an earthly experience. And so being that you're this big God in this tiny, frail body, the game is to see if you can awaken, if you can remember your divinity and start creating the life of your dreams, taking Earth and making it nothing more than a Sims game where you're in control. Isn't that incredible? That's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Probably should use a straw, silly. Just use the cup. And you know what? This flabby skin. You know what, guys? One day, oh, look at my little bicep. One day this will be gone. and I'm glad I showed it on here. That's what I got for you guys. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a little early today and just say I'm on TikTok, usually between 7 and 10 Central. Not usually, yeah, between 7 and 10 Central. Sometimes 7, sometimes 8, depending on how I feel. That's for casual tarot, coffee talk, new age chat. We talk about all these topics. I'm going to start going live on Facebook every day as well. I'm just going to do it back to back. Facebook, YouTube, and then TikTok. And I tried going live on Instagram, but they said you need 1,000 followers minimum. But yeah, this is me. My website is Joey's Magic Tarot. I have multiple readings. I'm giving away 15-minute free readings through August 31st, so get that while it lasts. Just go to my website, book the reading, or send me a message, and I'll send you something. We'll figure out a good day and time, and then we'll do the reading. And then I think that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow around 4 Central. Take care. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. Have a nice afternoon.